As AI systems become more and more pervasive and integrated into human society, both AI vendors and the government need to make sure that the process of planning for rolling out AI is planned for as responsibly as possible. Because AI systems, when they go into production mode, often affect the lives of thousands, if not tens of millions of people all at once. Any ill behavior, misbehavior by AI systems could cause severe catastrophe at individual and societal levels. And because of multiple layers that AI systems are now um, affecting our lives, they could have both physical and emotional damages to humans. We could broadly categorize ill-behaved AI into three categories of uh, biased AI, faulty AI, and malicious AI. Biased AI are AIs that, due to bias in their training algorithms or training data, basically reflect that bias in their behaviors and therefore don't treat the users justly.
AI is only as sharp as the data it learns from. For instance, a study at MIT Media Lab found that the leading facial recognition systems correctly identified white male faces 99% of the time. But with dark skinned female faces, it made mistakes up to 35% of the time. That's likely because the data used to train the software is often overwhelmingly white and male. One widely used dataset was estimated to be more than 75% male and 80% white. ProPublica recently investigated the algorithms used in courtrooms used to predict the risk of criminals committing future crimes. These risk assessments can be used to help make critical decisions like who can be released from prison and how much the bail amount should be. They found that the algorithms falsely predicted black defendants to be future criminals at almost twice the rate of white defendants. But researchers are shining a light on these systems, the people that create them, and the data they train on. They're part of a movement calling for algorithmic accountability.
As algorithms get more complicated, as we start using machine learning and artificial intelligence, even as they become more powerful, they're becoming less transparent, which means it's hard for us to be able to really tell why an algorithm is behaving the way it is, why it made a decision the way it did. So transparency is becoming more difficult, but it's very important in order to make sure that these algorithms aren't behaving in a biased way. This is a reminder that diversity is incredibly important among the groups of people that are actually creating the algorithms, because without diversity, biases can be baked into these algorithms, and so they'll behave in a prejudiced way, just like a biased person would.
A faulty AI is an AI that just make a wrong decision. Daily examples of that are autonomous cars that cannot correctly identify an obstacle and just run into the obstacle. There's the third kind of ill-behaved AI, that's malicious AI. That is AI that's intentionally designed to harm humans. Deep fakes or text generators are examples of this type of AI. No, by nature, they're not there to harm anybody, but the technology is so powerful that anybody could use deep fakes or text generators to pretend that somebody of power says some things that could potentially be of harm. So they could put words in the mouth of a president or somebody else that's influential political stage. Common solutions that are now being talked about to avoid the risks and hazards of faulty and biased AI or malicious AI is first and foremost collaborative design, more inclusive design, to make sure all ideas are included in trying to design data collection, which will then impact the training of AI. The other key is education. Both designers and users need to be aware of what could potentially go wrong with systems that are AI enabled. And of course, as a fail-safe, all AI systems need to be able to shut down at any time, with a human expert intervening in the decision-making process. Fortunately, all big players in AI industry today are coordinating around these topics, and we are looking forward to see what kind of protocols come out of their collaboration.